Hey everybody, and welcome back to Help Will Come Tomorrow. Hopefully I said that right in the last episode. I don't remember. Yeah, the workshop is a little low quality because we made it a makeshift one. Everyone's a little hungry. So I think I need more food though. Yeah, I need more mushrooms. I need more roots. Like, is that it? Like, we don't have the ability to hold anymore? Does it not scroll? Oh yeah, it scrolls. Okay, sorry. Over here. Everyone's going to be fine as far as temperature goes. Let's go ahead and set up a quick expedition. We didn't check what was there. That might be something important. I know I should be looking out further to the edges of the map. But let's go ahead and send an expedition. I'm going to send, you, Sergey, and, Maria. You can also go here and search this spot right here, just so we know it's there. One mushroom, that's not enough. 2 canvas is great news. We need more mushrooms, though. So let's keep pushing out. I don't think I can jump. No, I can't like just jump to spots. So do I want to go? Don't want to go to any of the risky or dangerous areas just yet. I can go here, but that's near this guy, so it's probably not good for me to go there. Let's jump over here and give a quick search. All right, we found a couple mushrooms. That's great. So now we have 3 mushrooms. I think that's enough for breakfast. Let's keep looking though. That's risky, so we don't want to go there. Let's move out to the average area. Loss probability is going up. We lost a point. So we found some needles, we found some feathers, we found a whole bunch of mushrooms. Okay, we cannot get lost now for some reason. Every move on the map increases the risk for the expedition to get lost and can force its members to stay in the forest overnight. So do we want to go to the easy mode or the average? Let's go for easy. Oh, now we know where a bunny is. Let's go ahead and give a quick search here. We found a wooden log. That's good news. Branch and an edible root. We're pretty full on our inventory, so let's go ahead and head back to camp. Expedition return to the camp. That's what they managed to find. Alright, so now we can make dinner. Or we can make breakfast or lunch or whatever time of the day it is. I'm going to try to have Zofia cook now to see if she is our cook. It's perhaps, I mean, it's possible we don't have a cook. I don't know if they would do that to me. Mushroom soup. Increases morale and reduces cold. Oh, we need water before we can make mushroom soup. So I guess, Zofia, you can make water. Let's set the right action for that. Filter water. Got 3 water out of it. Good. Alright, now you're not exhausted. So that's good. Let's go ahead and make some mushroom soup. Zofia, you can get on that. And again, why it's decided to kind of merge or break our mushrooms into 2 areas, I don't know. There you go. There's our mushrooms. Go ahead and make some mushroom soup for me, please. You got tired again. You used up a point. You're not a cook. Okay. Let's give the mushroom soup a round. Food 3, beverage 1. Okay, so hunger, considerable decrease. Thirst, slight decrease. Frost, slight decrease. Let's give it a round. There you go. How's everyone liking their soup? You're thirsty, so I should probably do something about that. Here, have a water. There you are. Clean water. You're hungry, Dimitri. Have us some berries. There you go. That's probably a waste of berries, but whatever. Now, we need to see about building or making some strings. Because we have... I thought we have a canvas. We do. We have a couple canvases. Alright. So if we make... we need to... Dimitri, I forgot about your... Do you have... You don't have your broken leg? You don't have your twisted ankle this time. I wonder if that's a random thing or if that's because of easy mode. Okay, well, should we create the quarantine point? What does it cost to make a quarantine point? What, 2 of our canvases. And a lot of needles. Let's not worry about that just yet. Let's see if we can't make some tools. To make the tools, used for building and breaking up stones, helps with processing the resources, sharp and reliable in the wilds. Shovel, facilitates the extraction of roots or mushrooms during an expedition. Torch, reduces the loss probability during an expedition or can help in some events. I think we need strings. So let's burn up one canvas. And let's have, Maria do that. If you can, please. How many strings do we get out of one canvas? 5 strings. That's pretty decent. Okay. What could we could upgrade the... Where do we make the clothes? Not here. Thought we make clothes here. Yeah, at the metal workshop. Axe, snowshoes, sacks, and clothes. To make that, we need a lot of wood. And we need a canvas. Okay, well, we could make it out of 7 needles. Okay, 7 needles, or 7 sticks. Let's go for sticks, because needles seem to be useful for other items. 2 stones, some scrap metal, and you know what, I'll use my canvas, whatever. I probably should be actually building the actual tent and the structure instead, but this could be useful. And let's set up our 2 constructors here. You like making solid things, and you like just making anything. You lost your morale, I think, because you had to work together. But now we have that. We can make snowshoes. Loss probability helps you move in snowy terrain and reduce the loss probability during an expedition. We can build... Could we build the hatchet before? Get even more timber. Or the sack. Increases the multiplier of resources collected during the expedition. Helps to find more when performing gathering brushwood. Action in the palisade. So helps us carry things. There's the clothes. Basic clothes, we need material. We actually should be going for the traps, though. Really, before we did that, we probably should have gotten to the... What do we need to make... Oh, there's the traps. Pistol, rifle, bear trap. Fish trap, hare trap, bird trap. So we probably want the hare trap. So we probably should be going for this. But I'm not going to go for that right now. Fatigue, you're tired. I'm going to have you rest. You two, I kind of don't want you to go out and foraging. I guess you could. Because you don't have a bum leg anymore, so that's fine. So maybe I do want to do that. Yeah, let's do that because we're honestly going to need more food for the next day, right? Yeah, we need more mushrooms or we need more roots. And we need to know more about our surroundings. So can we send a quick expedition and maybe search more in this area if we can get to it? So we know the roots are there. There's roots there too. So maybe we go here, search, and then kind of come up around. Send an expedition, please. Send these two. Come here. Search this area. And what happened? Mysterious footprints. Oh yeah, this is the weird footprints of the one shoe and the couple of deer tracks. Well, that did not give me anything. I need stuff, guys. Give me stuff. We found a bunch of roots. I'll take it. I'm looking at the loss probability. Minimum expedition AP needed to avoid getting lost, 0 to 1. Well, we have 0 to 1. Observant. This character has a chance to find additional resources during the collect or exploration action. Okay, so that's interesting. We found some bones. Okay. Now we need 0 to 2. We don't have anyone that has 2 AP. So maybe we should just pack it in. Maybe we should just give up. Let's return to camp here. That's what we got. Plenty of stuff. Now we have Dimitri. Dimitri, with your 1 point, I'm going to ask you to please filter water. I know you don't like doing it, but filter it anyways. -1 instead of -2. I don't know if you can go to the negative points. I doubt you can. And you're going to be tired, but there's nothing I can do to help you with that right now. We have food, or we have water for tomorrow to make food. So let's go ahead and end day. Remember to put your character to sleep if you have a free slot in the shelter. See, yeah, so that's something we weren't always remembering to do. Everyone's gonna be fine. End the day, please. Nighttime mode. Let's talk about Maria's dream. What kind of dream did you have, Maria? I dreamed of Pietia today. I know he's alive and still hiding on the train. Okay. Did he talk to you in the dream or nonsense? Did he talk to you? Brother talk to you in the dream? I don't want to sound mocking, but do such things happen? I just know he's alive. I don't feel, I don't think, I don't believe, I just know. Pietrusha is small. He can hide anywhere. He can get out of sight if necessary. He had many hiding places in the sleeping car. Promise me we will go after him. Look for tracks of Pietrusha in the destroyed cochette. If he's alive. Promise, I would not leave anyone in their group to their own fate, I swear. Okay. Let's talk about Dimitri. I know you might have thought about leaving the camp, but you must know our chances of survival increase when we are in a group. Escaping is a sentence not only for yourself, but for the rest of us. No one's planning on leaving. You sound like a real gendarme. Maybe what's wrong with that? Maybe I'm trying to find a way to organize the camp well. That's understandable, but please don't treat us as deserters. There's nothing funny about relaxing discipline. This is the first step to defeatism and panic. The sooner we understand it, the better chance we have to survive. You really were a gendarme, an officer, I suppose. The captain of the military police and the special corps of the 11th Army. And now in Petrograd, did you participate in the putsch or defend the revolution? We'll talk about it on another occasion. Now we must focus on survival. And everyone trusts him a little bit more. End of day summary. Trust up. Trust up. Trust and like up. Trust. Trust. Like, why does everyone like you, Dimitri? You're, in fact, a horrible person. You're so mean. Camp morale fell. And now Dimitri has lost a point because he is fatigued and thirsty and has the big hunger, but we know that he gets hungry faster than everyone else. So he goes from like 0 hunger to I'm going to starve any time now. Who might be our cook? Dimitri, I don't think you're our cook because you don't like doing small tasks. So maybe Sergey is our cook? We have to put some fuel on the fire before we can cook, though. Feathers that can be used to make arrows. Let's put a... We probably don't want to... Let's not put too much fuel on the fire. Let's put some bark on there, maybe. Just get it up to 10%. Yep, there we go. Provides heat, filtering water, preparing meals, improving relationships. Yeah, so we haven't really done that. Just want to look at quality 30. How did this go up to quality 30? Wasn't this a... Did somehow someone increase this? Oh, it's because we added an attachment to it, a upgrade. Alright, so let's make some food. Let's make, what do we have? We have some roots. We don't have enough mushrooms, right? No, we do have enough mushrooms. They're just weirdly... Can we stack them? Can you please stack the mushrooms? Why won't you stack the mushrooms, buddy? Mushrooms. Mushroom. They're the same thing. I want them to stack. But they won't stack, so I guess we're having root soup. Because it won't let me... Yeah, why are they two different... Why won't they stack into one? Now they're stacked into one. For some... I don't know how that happened, but we'll have a mushroom soup. And, Sergey, are you our cook? Do we have a cook? You're apparently not our cook. Okay, well, I'll pass the food out. Who wants a mushroom soup? Everybody? Everyone's I mean... You're not starving, but I'll give it to you anyways. There we are. We have thirsts all around, though, so somebody needs to make some water. Zofia, can you do that for me, please? Can you... I mean, maybe we could do something else. Maybe we could use our berries to make, maybe a fruit tea? How many fruit teas does that make, though? That's kind of a question I have. Let's filter some water, though. We need to do that. I mean, do we want to do that? Good for colds and indigestion. I don't have anyone that's really sick right now, so maybe I want to keep my berries. But is it... Will they rot? That's the question. I mean, because we found some mold. It was edible before, it probably is now. So either something rotted or we picked up some mold. I don't remember which. I'm going to try. I just want to see. I'm going to try to make some of that. We want herbal tea. Great for colds and indigestions, or fruit tea. Let's make the fruit tea, and let's see if Dimitri will not waste a point on this. Are you our cook, Dimitri? And how many fruit teas do we make? This is a good experiment. How many fruit teas do we make? 3 fruit teas. It must be, so how many waters? Because this used 3 waters. And to make soup, you use 4 waters. So that must be how it works. So what is a fruit tea? Beverage. Thirst, considerable decrease. Slight decrease of frost. So no one's really cold. Let's give it to Maria. Let's, it doesn't help your hunger, unfortunately. And yeah, I wish I had not made 3. I wish I had known it would make 4. I'm gonna need to make another water. And I'm gonna need Maria to make me some water. So I guess I don't have a cook this time. I haven't found a cook. I think everyone is cooked. So, unless I'm wrong. Here you go, use some... You're hungry. Fortunately, I don't have anything that I could just give you. Well, I do have some berries left over. Thought I used all my berries. Here you go, sir. Not bad. Alright, so next up is, should we want to build? We have enough food for next turn. Do we want to try to go for this, which allows us to break materials and make bow and arrows, harpoons, fishing rods, sticks, split woods, plank, cut stone? I think instead we could set up the palisade, set snares, secures the area, set snares. What do you mean set snares? Gives us a chance to catch smaller animals. Maybe we see if we can't just make the initial palisade. Make it with sticks, please. Well, you have to make it with both sticks and needles. Let's start with needles. Then let's go to sticks. I'm gonna need some rocks. And I'm also going to need a rock. Alright, I don't have the tools. So if I had a hammer... I'm sorry, I keep jumping around. I'm sorry. If I had a hammer, useful building and breaking up stones, I could make a hammer. And that... Let's see. Let's try that. Useful for building. So I'd need somebody to make it. You make structures. I don't want you... Let's have Zofia try to make a hammer, please. You made 1 hammer. Good, good. Alright, and you got a little tired. That's fine. Let's build a solid. We started with needles, and then sticks, then stones, and we're going to use a hammer, please. And we're going to have both of these guys. I know you guys don't like working with each other, but whatever. I guess this gives us an idea of what the structure quality will be. I don't think I've ever paid attention to that. Let's go ahead and build that for me, please. Trapper. This character has a chance to regain AP from his set up traps action, and the snares set by them have a better chance of capturing animals. Okay. That's not a thing we could do. We'd have to build the snares section. Let's see what... This is marked path. Thanks to knowing the area, fast trips beyond the camp, providing a small number of basic resources are possible. gather brushwood. And then camouflage reduces the visibility of the camp. Increases the efficiency of snares. Allows you to check snares. So both of these allows you to check snares. But this is kind of like a camouflage one. This is check snares and check snares. Increases the chance of catching small animals. So snares sounds good because we might need food. And palisade reduces further damage to the camp structures caused by bad weather. But we'd have to build it, and we don't have the sticks right now. So we can't do that. What about building the upgrade to the shelter? So blankets reduces your freezing. Isolated bed allows you to put 2 people to increase their fatigue, or to reduce their fatigue, I guess I should say. And the simple cover protects everyone from wind. Well, we're not really needing this cover right now. We don't have the materials to build anyways. Well, we could build that. We have enough needles for that. Or we could try to build them. We don't have enough to build. We don't have enough materials like cloth to build the quarantine point. So that's out of the question. Don't have enough sticks to build that. Don't even have enough sticks to get the action to gather sticks. So let's go ahead and maybe build a... We can't build the isolated bed because we don't have the material. We can build the cover to protect us from a little bit of wind. We don't have the sticks, honestly. Well, we could use the needles. If we use the needles, we would just have barely enough needles here. Is that okay? It might be okay. Because we could always get more needles. Let's use the hammer, and who do I want to build? You, and, maybe you. I don't care if you don't like each other, dude. And now you should lay in your... You should lay down, please. Rest. And Zofia, you also are tired, but I need to look for Pietia, or Pietrish. Yeah, that guy. And I need to look here. It's an average, so we could go out and look. Yeah, let's set up an expedition. We can send the both of you. What do we find? It's been a while since the crash, and the car of the Cochette class you reach is all covered with snow. This part of the train suffered greatly during the robbery. The renegades blew up the span preceding it. The Cochette derailed, and the carriages pushed at the back broke it in half. Passengers traveling inside had no chance of survival. Maria, however, knows that Pietrusha did not travel in the Cochette. She has a different plan. On both sides of the car, there were luggage rooms in which her brother knew various hiding places. If he survived the catastrophe, he might have left a message for her there. You search the indicated places. Of course, all valuable items were plundered by the renegades long ago, but you still find an overlooked set of warm clothes and a few useful things. Unfortunately, there is no message. Undaunted, Maria grabs a piece of coal from the embankment and draws some bizarre sign with it. It's a code they have come up with her brother to talk freely despite the presence of the passengers and the rest of the rail service. Even if the renegades come across it, they won't understand anything. That's all you can do right now. So there's some good clothes. And some charcoal. That's great to have. Scrap metal and a bean. A couple beans. Alright, thank you guys. Let's keep searching. That's risky. That's average. This is average. Yeah, let's keep searching. I mean, I don't really know if I want to search right next to this fellow. But I'm on it. Well, Both are at 0 points right now. So maybe it's not a good idea to push out. Maybe we should just come here. Give us a quick search. Don't get lost. Found a bunch of canvas. That's great. I'll take it. Loss probability of only 16%. I'll risk it. Good. We found some sticks. We found a lot of needles. I don't know if I want to risk it anymore. I think I probably just want to come on back. Yeah, let's just return to the camp. Alright. We managed to complete a mission. We're out of points, unfortunately. So we probably just end the day, and we probably, once the night is over, we'll end the episode. So, temperature is fine. We don't have to stoke the fire. Get tons of stuff. This is, I don't want to jinx it by saying a good sign, but let's end the episode, or let's end the day, excuse me. Nighttime. No hero without a wound. Crash and slaughter. Let's wait for the patrol. What about 1 foot in the grave? Is this Zofia talking about herself? When I got on the train, something told me it was my last trip. This is normal at this age. We will come out of this alive. Please don't say that. We will all come out of this alive. Camp morale went up. Oh dear, Dmitry Sokolov. Nothing good is waiting for me on this earth. I have outlived all my relatives, and I don't care what happens to my property. Melancholic. This character spreads doom and gloom. The calculation is simple. There is not enough food. There are too many mouths to feed. It would be simpler if I were dead. And don't tell me that you haven't thought of it. We have not thought of that. And yet there is this weakness in men that forces them to push their luggage. Inability to finish everything once and for all. The cowardice of survival. I know that I would not be able to take my own life. So I promise you that as long as I breathe, I will be as light burdened as possible. Don't worry about my grumbling, and don't waste the best bites on me. Well, everyone liked her a little bit because of that. Interrogation of Sergei. The spoils of war. The crash and slaughter. Let's talk about the crash. We were saved from the disaster and avoided the slaughter. It's unthinkable. Do you know if anyone else has survived? They took us by surprise. It was the well-organized operations. Yes, yes, yes. They knew where they were doing. And then they shot the survivors without mercy. We must stay together until help arrives. We're in the middle of the Siberian taiga without appropriate clothes. Hey, we got 1 set of clothes. In that case, let's hope that help will come tomorrow. Yep, morale went up because we have hope now. And as all these changes occur that don't really seem to matter to me, because I don't understand them well enough, and camp morale fell a little bit. Okay, morale test. Why did she... Oh, because her morale was high enough, she didn't lose a point? Even though she had 3? Okay. Oh, we have some people at starvation level and hunger. Okay. Alright, we need to feed Dmitry here. Campfire is under snow. Alright, so we have to dig out the campfire. Because probably it fell to 0. But I will deal with that in the next episode. Like, we don't even need this campfire. Everyone's gonna be perfectly fine. No one's getting frosty. This difficulty level is so much different. I'll go ahead and end the episode. So thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you again next time.